Well, hello, fellow DoorDashers. Here's another cool story. Okay, so I get this order. I've been getting just rot gut orders all day. I'll be in Niceville and Valpy, and they'll send me like 8 orders for Destin, Florida, which is an hour away. and 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 some of them was kind of good pay, but not enough for me to go an hour away. That's like 40 miles. And and then a couple Fort Walton orders, and it was just ridiculous. So I was in Valpy and Niceville like all day till about 4, and got no orders till right when I got ready to leave. I got hit with an order for Blue Water Bay, and so I went to go take that, and that was a riot. I'll tell you about all that in another vlog. Anyway, people that are not used to the service and they don't understand how it operates. But anyway, okay, so I get this order. I'm in Fort Walton, and they start sending me a ton of Destin orders and Niceville and Blue Water Bay orders, and I'm like, why do they do this? They have a GPS on your phone. They can tell where you are. They can tell where you've been. Everything. They can read all your text messages at corporate. So I don't understand why they want to send me 30 miles back another way out to Niceville and Blue Water from Fort Walton, or send me another 30 miles the other way to Destin. But anyway, so and the bad part is when you're on the $2 bonus peak pay plan, if you turn down 2 orders, you gotta have 80%. Usually it's around 2 orders. If you turn down 2 orders, then you don't get the $2 bonus. They're going to take all your bonuses, and you'll just keep dashing along thinking you get a bonus, and you won't get nothing because they'll reject every bit of it, and you just get paid the straight pay. So I'm clocking out because I'm mad after about the 4th time they sent me this order in Destin, and then up in Niceville. They sent me the same pizza order in Niceville like 7 times. It's 30 miles from me, 35 miles from me. I'm like, what? So I clock out for a while because I said, I'm just done. So I had got into Destin as I had to go work Destin. As soon as I clock in, they send me a crazy order that goes out to Niceville and Blue Water, which is an hour away. Really? But anyway, so finally, I go to clock in for Destin. Can't get any orders in Destin. I said, oh, forget it. I'll just drive over to Fort Walton. So sure as heck, I get an order as soon as I went to go to, I got a cappuccino over at McGongle's, the mocha frappe thing. And so I got this order, boom. And I said, cool, and pay was pretty good. And it was on the bonus peak pay plan, and it was the last few minutes of the bonus peak pay. Because I didn't get like any because they ruined my stuff. So anyway, it's to a very high dollar restaurant, Allie's Bistro, that's right next to Brooks Bridge and the island. So I drove way down there and waited, like, it seemed like I waited forever to get the food because they've never processed a DoorDash order there. They claimed they had the food ready, but it was the biggest confusing mess you ever saw. And because we only have to ask for the order by name. I don't like to announce DoorDash because some restaurants get mad and will refuse the order because they don't want DoorDash. Because the food doesn't get to the customer like they want it, when the people don't use hot bags, and the people are rude when they come to the restaurant, and they don't understand what DoorDash is. And because this is grand opening for this area, it's only been open just like a week and a day. So a lot of people don't understand. But anyway, so go in and get the food. And this is a $17 meal. Okay? And this is all you get. $18 meal. And this is all you get. And I'm going to show you this in a minute. Anyway, so text the customer waiting on your food. And then text the customer food ready. Tell them, I think it was 5 miles. Something like that. Had to go way over the other side to Shalimar. And so I text them that. and the traffic has been wretched day and night today in Florida. So anyway, I text him that, and then text him every bit of the way. White Mercedes, Christmas lights, and so after about 10 messages, as I'm counting down the mileage, 4 miles, 3 miles, 2 miles, whatever. I ask him, please respond twice, because we're getting this DoorDash scam where people are using a fake phone number, and DoorDash will cancel that order because if we can't reach them and we can't deliver, then they'll cancel that order, and the homeless get it, or you get it if you can't find the homeless. And because it's a scam thing going on, it's a thing that kids are doing, and you can see it on YouTube. There's a bunch of them doing it. Anyway, and there's also a thing with hot credit cards. People using people's credit cards, putting it on that DoorDash, or trying to use other people's accounts, and they get chargebacks from it. So we have to be very, very careful, and hope that you get somebody to respond. I mean, also bear in mind, if it's a brand new area that just opened, a lot of people aren't used to all of this. They don't realize that we're going to send you messages. DoorDash sends messages by computer. Every time you slide that bar, accept order, then it sends a customer a message, your order is in process at the restaurant. Then when you slide ordered the order, then they say your order will be ready shortly. They send a message for that. And then when you slide order picked up, then it sends a message your order was just picked up and your driver will be contacting you soon. And then it ends there. And so then a separate messaging comes up that's a blocked California number, which comes from us drivers. And a lot of people don't pay attention to that. And so I sent this guy like 10 messages already. No answer. Finally, he says, "What?" He texts back. And then I say, what was it, guys? We said, did you order food? And then he says, well, who's this? I said, if you didn't order food, then please let me know and I'll have this order canceled. And sorry to bother you. And so then, after a little bit, he sends a message, because I tell him 2 miles, 1 mile, half mile near you. And then he sends, what was the next thing? What?
Yes. And then bring my food.
Then he says yes, after so many messages. And then my GPS ends at a big gate. Okay, because I had asked him if it was, what business
apartment or complex.
Yes, if it was an apartment or a large housing complex. And I mean, like, we don't have crystal balls, and we're not mind readers. We don't know every street. We don't drive taxi. We just deliver food. Anyway, so and I have a $300 GPS, so trust me, I can get where I need to go. But a lot of these places don't have addresses. I had a place earlier that had no address, and several houses there had no address. It was a joke. But anyway, so I come up to this big gate. I know this section there. I've been there before. I have a friend that lives up there, and it's a gated area out by Shalimar that's very, very expensive, very elite, very beautiful homes, and it's next to the water. And so I get up to the gate, and I already had a code, but the customer had sent a code. So anyway, I figured this guy was probably drunk, as he was quite rude. And he says, "Bring my food. Just bring my food," or something like that.
Bring my food.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow. And so I said, I'm trying to find your house. You won't respond. Give me a hint, whatever. I don't know which way to go. This place is really big, and it's very beautiful, very Beverly Hills style, but it's gated. And so anyway, and it's really dark. You can't see all the addresses, and they're beautiful, gracious homes. And so anyway, the guy just, doesn't want to answer. I say, I cannot find your residence. And so I put a timer on the order once I hit that gate because I knew it was going to be a nightmare. I just had that feeling. And I get tired of driving around places and can't find the stuff. So, anyway, and I told him, white Mercedes, Christmas lights, the whole deal. Well, I can't find it. I'm driving around, driving around, driving around. The customer won't answer. I'm like, oh, geez. I look at the timer, and the devil times out. I say, well, this party's over. I'm finished. Now, usually when it times out, the customer cannot rate you. They're blocked from rating you at all. And two, it stops the text messaging and phone service on all of these orders. Are supposed to stop immediately after the order. Because you'll notice if you try to text the customer back, thank you or appreciate you, it'll say, this is a blocked number, you cannot text. Because DoorDash did this recently because scammers were calling back DoorDashers and asking them for their passwords and getting into their bank accounts. Because they fall for that thinking it was DoorDash. So DoorDash has blocked numbers so that they can't play this scam where they order a bottle of water and then, tell you to cancel it. I'm from DoorDash and da da da. And so, anyway, they're blocked. But I've had 2 occurrences where customers were still able to text or call. And it's really mind-blowing because it's after a timed order has timed out. So I don't understand why it doesn't work. Because this guy was still calling me an hour and a half later. It's like, whoa. But anyway, so this is what the food looks like. There's no homeless out tonight, but anyway, so it ends up being mine, I guess, and I really don't want it. This is $18 lasagna. It doesn't come with salad or bread. This is from Allie's Bistro. This is like the most expensive dining you can pretty much go to. I cannot believe this is all they give you. No bread, no salad, nothing. Just this. And it's about 1 inch tall. That's supposed to be lasagna. And I just tasted the sauce, and it's like thick with Parmesan cheese, which makes it like, it smells like BO when you use too much Parmesan cheese. But I cannot believe they sell that for $18. But anyway, so there it is. Sometimes these things happen, and I never eat food or give it away until about 30 minutes after the delivery because DoorDash might call. Make sure it's DoorDash calling. I'm to the point where I don't even like to answer their calls because what happens is when you talk with the rep, they can take an hour or 2 hours playing around on the phone and then want you to re-deliver this food, and it's no good. You can't bring it to the customer like that. It's not even hot anymore. And I have hot coolers and cold coolers, but it's just not hot enough, and it's old. It really changes the taste, and the restaurant would be furious. And there's no sense in taking it back to the restaurant because they're going to throw it in the trash. It's already left the restaurant. They cannot redo it for the next delivery order. So there you go. And I got paid for the order too. And I ended up with this, which I'm probably going to put outside for the cats. Because I'm not going to eat it. Anyway, that's what happens. And yes, the customer gets charged because they did not respond. They did not respond. They would not help me find their house. It's not fair to the driver. And I'm losing money driving around, and orders should only take a few moments to drop off. I mean, it's not that hard. So, anyway, everybody have a great day, and happy dashing. It's been one long dash day. Not extremely happy one. Usually it's a very happy one and a lot of fun. But today was just kind of, and the traffic didn't help either. It was wretched. It was like driving to Mobile, Alabama, and I've worked out there door dashing too. So anyway, you guys have a great one. Love to you. We love those cash tips, and as always, you can't ask for tips from the customer. You could wear that. We make those and sell them. And you cannot ask the customer for a 5-star rating, but you can say, will you please rate me on the app? All right, so thanks. Have a great dashing day and evening, and I'll see you soon. Love to you from Big Red.